Once upon a time, there was a little boy called Howard who loved writing stories.
Little Howard dreamed of being a writer, and so he sat and wrote every night. But everything he wrote was fucking shite, yeah. Wubba-dubba-doo, wubba-dubba-doo. Worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world. He's a stupid, suck-ass, rubbish writer.
Hello and welcome to the worst writer in the world with me, Rufus, and...
It's me, Howard Long, coming in your face, coming in your ears, and coming all over you.
No, Howard.
Yeah?
Just simply coming.
Just simply coming, yeah.
Not in any particular place, and certainly not in your face and ears.
Okay.
Alright? We're just here, we've just arrived. We're here to do some mouth splooging into your ears.
Fair enough. Here I am, Howard Long, I'm just simply coming.
Alright, so... After that lovely intro, I'm going to move on to thank the people who we are grateful to. Thank you to the British Comedy Guide for hosting this show. Thanks to our lovely patrons on Patreon for paying for this show. But most of all, least of all, thanks to you for listening to this show. No, I mean, it does matter, doesn't it? Like, people listening, that's kind of the point.
Let's not decide who's best. Let's just say they're all equally great.
Okay.
But the ones that give us money are more equally great.
So, some money good, no money bad.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
That's
You
what we're saying,
know
right?
it. Yeah.
Okay. Do you, Howard, Mr. Howard Long, remember what happened in the plot of the story last time, or at least until now? What are we on? Episode 4?
I mean, yeah, I do. I kind of do. It was a weird one.
Okay, tell me.
Mostly, it was about a green bag in a
glowing bag.
a green glowing bag in a telescopic room, and then there was a load of other stuff after it with Doctor Who and a policeman. I got really confused. I have to say, not really confused, but it occurred to me that this booty bag, this Type A booty bag that was given to Hayley, so she could take it back and it could kill her.
Type A booty bag.
Yeah. The Type A booty bag. Apparently, that Type A booty bag had the capacity, if Doctor Who was not there, to do that, to just keep spreading and get everyone and make them all
Kill
gone
everyone,
bodies.
yeah.
Yeah. And so I was like,
so,
why are you bothering with a TV station that shoots Blu-rays and makes telephones get you? Why don't
You've got genocide
You've got
bags.
a fucking bag that's going to murder literally everyone.
You've got extinction bags.
They need to really kind of like prioritise or like put in order, alphabetise their evil products, because it's like, don't start by like having a cassette tape trying to punch someone in the face if you can murder everyone with a bag.
Should we use the Type A booty bag or the Type B television station? What do you think, Lady Amantha? Well, I think we should use the beauty bag. I think we should use a beauty bag that will kill everyone in the whole world. Or what about the television station that kills individuals by making their hair try to come to life?
No, let's.
I think the bag.
Let's go straight on with the bag.
Definitely the bag.
I don't want you releasing the bag. I don't want to go straight to plan bag. Let's start with plan A and then try plan bag later. No, just go straight with plan bag. But they don't. Anyway, Doctor Who saves everyone. That happened.
So yeah, the bag tried to kill everyone.
Yeah.
The bag tried to kill everyone, but Doctor Who saved them because he's Doctor Who and he's got a weird battery
He's got a
tester
weird
that's designed
battery
for that
tester,
very thing. But he also worked out that he's heard of Oranthrans before and been to their planet.
He has,
and knows loads about them.
And he knows all their boats, doesn't he? Their space boats. He knows the name of every space boat, and he knows who leads each space boat, and he knows who's the most evil.
Yeah, but it took him a while to remember that he'd ever heard of them. But when he did, his brain was just full of information about them. So he went to the TV station to investigate, and that's unfortunate because everyone else who's been to the TV station so far has been murdered.
Yeah.
So he went there, and surprise, surprise, the secretary shot him.
Yeah, but using his
it
well-known
turns out
Doctor Who
he's-
skills.
Yeah. Well, when you write things, you're very much in a kind of Superman 2 kind of realm of just what needs to happen. Okay, he's got that power now. Right? He's got to defeat Zod. All right, what if he pulls the S off his chest? Is that a thing that he's ever done before? No? Okay, he does it. All right. Doctor Who catches bullets in his mouth.
I was very much on the wave
so
of modern Doctor Who because, Doctor Who having like skills that he didn't used to have, i.e. none, because he never had any. He was just a Time Lord and had a special screwdriver. That's all it is these days. So, in my defence, I was just another...
You were just ahead of the game.
I was just another fanboy who didn't know how to write Doctor Who like everyone that writes Doctor Who.
And also, let's not forget, another classic Howard long line, one of my favourite lines in this story, is when there's those two Aranthran scientists who are trying to work out what the TARDIS is, basically, right? They're just hitting it with hammers or whatever, going, what is this thing? Yeah. And then it disappears, or they think it disappears. Yeah. Actually, it turned into a blowtorch, right? Yeah. But they've got their backs to it. It turns into a blowtorch. They turn around. It's gone. They're like, oh, no, we're going to get in trouble. Yeah. But wait a minute. I've got a brilliant plan of how to get out of trouble. I'll say you stole it.
Yeah.
Right?
To you.
And... yeah. And the other guy's like, oh, no, she'll never believe you. But... the best line, the line I love, is when one of the scientists says, she will believe me because it's an acceptable story. I'm not sure what that means, but I really like it. It's an acceptable story. So she will believe it and she'll put you in prison or something.
I know exactly what it means because it's my mantra. It's like, I know what I've written is really bad, but it's acceptable.
Yeah, so when we left them, Doctor Who had just been shot, right? With a laser.
Oh, yeah.
Because she shot him with a gun.
Yeah.
And he spat out the bullets, but then she shot him with a laser, and that time it worked. So we don't know what is happening with Doctor Who. He seems to have been shot. He's probably dead. We don't know what's happening with those two scientists, because they haven't told their acceptable story yet, so we don't know if Lady Mantha's going to accept that or not. And hopefully that's what we're going to find out this week. So shall we get on with the story, Howard?
Yes. ... Police.
We see an empty room except for a non-legged table protruding from the wall. It is the length of an average human. Suddenly, on it lies the body of a doctor. It's just odd to suddenly lie on something, isn't it? Oh. Suddenly, on it lies the body of the doctor. The doctor lies still. After a few seconds, he stirs.
That's the stirring again.
Yeah, but is then still again. We see the Aranthran control room. A white light. Brilliant. You've written white like Isle of Wight, so it's spelt the same as light. A white light. Oh, yeah. Begins to flash. And Aranthran notices this. She wanders over to it, then picks up one of the phone-like objects.
Phone-like object?
A phone? She speaks into it.
No, it's not a phone. That's not a phone.
No. Aranthran C. A dead body has just arrived in a receiving area K.
Oh.
Send someone to deal with this and drop off any cargo on the way. The Aranthran puts down the phone. She goes back to her work.
It is a phone, then.
Yeah, no, it is. Before it was a phone-like object, now it's a phone.
It's like that weird
battery-like testing weirdo thing.
Battery test. It's like everything in the script's going to be like that. She sits down in a chair-like thing.
Yeah. The human-like person sits down in a chair-like thing and says some word-like objects. She puts down the phone. She goes back to her work. We see two men walking down a corridor. They are dressed. Yeah, they are dressed in operating outfit-like things, as if they have just come from surgery. They arrive at a door. It has the letter K stamped on it. There is a little computer beside it. One of the men starts typing in a code. Meanwhile, inside this room,
there's a little computer next to the door.
Meanwhile, inside
the corridor he's talking about, isn't it?
You're just describing exactly what you see in other Doctor Who stories. What you see is a person go up to a door and there's a little computer, but you can't make connections between things. So you're just like, for some reason, this is the sequence of events. I don't understand why, but you go up to a door, you play with a computer, then the door opens for reasons I can't quite fathom. You go in. Yeah. That's what happens in space.
Just something, and then you go into something that is quite like a room. Yeah, it's a room-like thing.
Yeah. With a man-like figure in it, lying on a bed-like object.
Yeah, a non-legged table. I mean, I don't know what the dictionary definition of a table is, but
it probably has to have legs.
Yeah.
I don't know. Breakfast bar, maybe it was on a breakfast bar.
Yeah. Doctor Who materialises on a breakfast bar-like thing.
So
Next to the bacon. It's a breakfast bar.
little Timmy is well annoyed.
Yeah.
How you just materialised in my bacon?
Sorry. I'm leaving now. Bye.
Bye, little Timmy.
Bye, Doctor Who. Bye, bacon.
Right, Why did the bacon speak like Scooby-Doo? That was weird.
It was Scooby bacon. It was bacon-like stuff.
Yeah, the Scooby-like bacon.
Scooby-like bacon.
All right, so meanwhile, inside this room, the Doctor is sat up on the table. He can hear the men outside.
A non-legged table.
Yeah. Oh dear, more trouble. This time I really could be dead. What to do? Yes, what indeed. The Doctor begins to search through his pockets. Outside, I wonder what he's got in his pocket. Hey, look, I've got a door-opening device. It looks like a battery tester. Outside, the men are waiting. One finishes typing in the code, long code.
Wow,
the
it's
door
taken a long
smoothly glides upwards.
Didn't Doctor Who visit a suburban home and land in some bacon just a minute ago? It's taken a really long time to open this door.
Yeah, that is weird, eh? But now he's back in the room, so
Okay.
Who knows what's happening.
I was thinking, it's such a long time ago since he started playing that computer game next to the door. Maybe you actually have to play a game, like finish a round of Tetris before the door will open.
Yeah. Finishes opening the code. The door smoothly glides upwards, and the men enter the room. They see that there is no one on the table. Ooh. They then look at all the walls of the room.
There is nobody on the walls.
But the Doctor is not anywhere to be seen on the walls.
It's not on the walls.
They do not look up, though, and we do not see the ceiling. Brilliant. So he's glued to the ceiling. He's like gone through his pockets.
Found glue.
I have got some glue. I will glue myself to the ceiling. The men exchanged puzzled glances. Here you go, have a puzzled glance. Thanks, here, have mine. Then leave the room.
Hold on a second, yours is better than mine. Give it back.
Yours is better than mine, give it back. No, that... competition to see who's got the worst puzzled glance.
Well, you want your glance less puzzled. I think that's the point.
Okay, yeah. So I try not to read the next line before I get to it because, I don't want to spoil the surprise for myself, but sometimes I see words like the Doctor has suckers attached to his feet and hands. The door slides shut behind them. We now see the ceiling. The Doctor has suckers attached to his feet and hands. He drops down from above. He then begins to remove the suckers. He places them all together and then proceeds to roll them up into a tiny little ball. He grins to himself and speaks. Oh, the scientific knowledge of the Time Lords. Where would I be without it? The Doctor pops the little ball into one of his pockets. Very clever. Suckers!
Yeah.
Only the Time Lords have worked out suckers.
Suckers.
We see the Aranthran control room. This time, there are 3 Aranthrans, Lady Amantha, and the 2 men in here. Suddenly, the 2 scientists barge in. You never say 2 scientists. You always say the 2 scientist. In every state, it's weird.
Plural of scientist is scientist.
Okay, fair enough. Scientist A. He is a thief! Points at the other scientist. No, he is a thief. This is Australian.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, he is a thief. Lady Amantha.
No, he's one.
Yeah,
No, he's 2, in fact.
Basically, he's 4 thieves. Lady Amantha. Be quiet. I am talking to these. She turns to the others. Sure, a body arrived, but it is not there now. Yes, it certainly arrived. Man A. But it is no longer here.
Is that what they spoke like?
He's caveman A, I've decided.
French.
Caveman A. But it is no longer here. Yeah. He's an ogron.
Oh, yeah.
Did you just correct me to ogron? Surely isn't ogron right?
No, ogron's right. I just wanted to say ogron.
Yeah, because that's what I always say.
I wanted to correct you to say ogrons.
Yeah. The Aranthran control room still.
Next scene, later.
Yeah.
Moments later.
Yet only a dead body would be transported. Yes, so it came, dead, and it is gone. So the logical conclusion is that the receiving area K is not functioning properly. The body is probably back to Earth Station K. We will first talk to K's controller, and we will get the blasted thing mended. The blasted thing. We will get the very alien moment then. We will get the blasted thing mended.
Oh, the Bioman thing.
Yeah. But what if the body is still alive? That is unlikely, but we shall check. Get on to Station K now. The Aranthrans set about their work. After some time, a voice rang through the control room. Secretary. Station K, controller speaking. What is the problem? Was the body just sent dead? There is no doubt about it. I shot him with my blaster several times, and there was no pulse after. Why was your blaster used? I ordered revolvers only. The human was immune. He caught the bullets in his mouth, so I had to use my blaster. Really? Maybe I have underestimated these humans. No, never mind. The body arrived, but it is not here. Will you check to see if it is returned? This is more of an order. Very politely phrased order. You read that back and you go, well, that seems quite polite. I'll just put a little direction in brackets. This is more of an order. It doesn't sound like one because I'm not very good. But it definitely is. Could the actor try and make this line better written, please? All right, so two Aranthran scientists have just lost the TARDIS because it changed shape. But don't worry, because they've come up with a great plan to stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
Which is, I'll say that you did it.
Yeah.
And then the other one says, hang on, I'll say that too, that you did it. All right, and then we'll be fine.
Yeah.
So let's see how that's going. Lady Amantha now turns to the scientists. She looks at them both. Sure, what's been stolen? He has stolen the alien spacecraft. No, he has. Points at the other. How? It cannot fit through the jaw. How'd they get it in then? Oh, it was a magic beam, didn't they? Oh, rather dismayed. Really? So they really were talking about wheeling it out. They were saying, like, he wheeled it out, and then he's standing right next to me, probably just outside the door.
But if she's like, I mean, if that's her theory, like, that makes no sense. That, like, how? You know, it can't fit through a door.
Yeah.
And like, you're right, how did you get it in then? Well, they used a magic beam. Well, that's how it was fucking stolen then, isn't it?
But well, scientist B.
She's a fucking space woman.
But scientist A says, oh, rather dismayed. Really? Yes, really. Well, it's gone somewhere. So, you immediately blamed each other. See, ladies, this is why men should not rule. They accuse without any proof whatsoever. They cannot stop bickering. Men are truly very stupid and inferior. Now, obviously, there are some major faults, causing nothing to work correctly. So, I think we shall go and repair the receiving area.
Women jump to conclusions, don't they,
Yeah.
apparently? Like, she's like, oh, it doesn't work. Oh, the body must have gone back there. Oh,
Yeah.
something's broken.
And the tractor beam room, now come on.
She didn't go like, hold on a second, so there's an alien spacecraft we found on Earth and picked it up. Then when a man arrives who can swallow bullets and spit them out again and vanishes,
come back to life. Yeah.
Vanishes when you shoot him with a laser.
Yeah.
Could these things be connected?
Probably not.
Why is it called Siege?
I don't know, I mean, you didn't finish it, did you? Because we know we're about to see episode 3 and there's only 3 pages of episode 3. So either you've lost it.
It might be amongst, because there's lots of piles of...
Yeah, we should look, shouldn't
so
we?
it probably might exist.
Well, that's just page 1. It ends mid-sentence, look, we see.
Oh, shit.
So it looks like you only got 2 pages through episode 3. So maybe you planned a big siege for episode 5.
Okay, right.
Or maybe you didn't know what siege meant.
I think that's more likely. I still don't know what it means now, really.
It's when a load of aliens take over a TV station and
Okay.
Doctor Who tries to stop them.
Brilliant.
It's an excellent title, really. Lady Amantha, the scientists, and the 2 men leave the room. So she hasn't killed the scientists, they're just with her. Just standing there.
Why would she kill scientists?
Because they let the TARDIS get stolen and then blamed each other.
Okay,
And
who are
she's
the
a
men?
proper villain. The 2 men are
Two
the ones
scientists
who...
and 2 men?
Yeah, they're the ones who went to get the Doctor from the room. And he wasn't there because he'd glued himself to the ceiling.
Right,
So they've
so
gone
they're
and
just
said,
classed
the
as
Doctor's
men.
gone. Yeah, they're
That's
just
their
men.
job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not even guards or
No, they're
like
just-
soldiers.
yeah, yeah.
They're just regular men.
Yeah.
Maybe they're dressed as humans. Maybe that's the thing because they are Aranthrans, but they're dressed up as men.
Okay, so you think the Aranthrans aren't actually humanoids at all?
Well, I think they're women. Like you said, all the Aranthrans are women. But
Okay.
they've got man disguises on, like
So they've got
human man
Beards.
disguises.
They've got beards on. Stick on
Yeah,
beards.
and maybe they're green women or blue women or something. They've got to have a different colour skin, right? Or they've got a wig on. They've all got the same wig on, like that Dalek story with
Yeah.
the robots, right?
What?
What's that? Not your story, the real Doctor
okay.
Who show, where there's the Daleks on a planet and there's also a bunch of robots and they've all got the same hairstyle.
Oh,
What's
the
that?
Movalons.
They're not called the Move-alons. Move along. That's not a name,
The
right?
Movalons.
Was it written by a security guard?
Terry
Or a
Nation again,
traffic
wasn't it?
policeman? As that turns out, that's how you defeat Daleks. You tell them to move along.
Yeah.
It's the only thing they can't refuse.
Yeah, because they obey, don't they? They obey.
Move along.
The law.
I obey. And then they move along to the next galaxy and take that over instead.
Yeah.
Lady Amantha, the scientist, and the two men leave the room. We see the Doctor. Love that we see. He is... All right.
He is curly hair scarf wearer.
No, it's worse than that.
Oh.
We see the Doctor. He is singing to the door, comma, of his prison.
Yeah, he's
Not just any door. He's not just found a door that he's singing to. He's singing to his prison
He's
door.
singing to the prison door.
When the saints go marching in, he finishes his song. What's the tune of the last line of that?
Oh,
When the saints go marching in, he finishes his song. Why don't you open? I sang to you. I've tried every pitch. Just open, will you? What? Is that something that happened before that I've forgotten?
No, obviously I've decided that a really cool way, because I'm thinking Doctor Who's interested and he always
Yeah.
thinks his way out of situations. Is
Yeah.
he's discovered that these doors operate on tone.
Right,
So
and
he
so
starts to sing when
the saints go marching in at it.
it.
In different pitches.
Yeah.
As if in answer, the door glides to the ceiling. I just picture it because it's not gliding open or opening upwards. It's gliding to the ceiling. So it's like it's come away from the wall and just like floated up and glued itself to the ceiling like Doctor Who did. There was no mention about how he got up there, was there? To glue himself to the ceiling.
He did.
just-
He had
he had suckers.
He had Time Lord suckers. Do you not remember?
Yeah, do you reckon they can climb with them as well? They're Spider-Man style.
Oh, I
suckers.
see. He probably flew.
Okay, well, he glided like the door. Maybe he glided on the door.
He flew.
Okay. The Doctor smiles, but his smile fades when Lady Amantha, the scientists, and the two men enter. But he tries to smile.
Okay.
The Doctor smiles, but his smile fades when Lady Amantha, the scientist, and the two men enter, but he tries to smile. And he holds his hand out to Lady Amantha. Lady Amantha, I presume.
Yeah.
Who are you? And how did you get in here? I'm the Doctor. And I travelled by your transmatter tableau.
Hey!
I came from my portal watch on your transmatter tableau.
On your transmatter tableau.
Tableau, yep.
Brilliant.
But how do you know my name? You should be dead. Should I? Well, I'm terribly sorry to disappoint you.
Cerebrally.
I'm terribly
Sarah
sorry.
Jane
I'm
Blease
Sarah
Sullivan.
Jane sorry. Sarah Jane sorry. He should say that in front of everything, like Sarah Jane shit. It should be Sarah Jane hello.
Yes, he should,
Sarah
yes.
Jane goodbye. I'd like some Sarah Jane tea, please.
Sarah Jane Crisps.
I'm terribly sorry to disappoint you. Quiet. Do not be so insolent. Men are inferior, so do not get cheeky.
Do not get cheeky.
Do
Is that
not.
what she
So
says?
do not get cheeky. She says.
Yeah, she sounds like a real leader, doesn't she?
She's terrifying.
Men are inferior, so do not get cheeky.
Don't get cheeky with me, sweetheart.
Not going to kind of like
I don't know. That is the kind of line you get in shows like Doctor Who, isn't it? Or did.
classic
Do
series
not
or
be
new
cheeky.
series.
I know they don't have good villains in the new series, do they?
What, like Lady Amantha
Yeah.
of the Aranthrans?
Yeah. Exactly.
They will do. They will do when we
When-
take over Doctor Who.
Well, no. When Stephen Moffat hears this and steals all your ideas again. Yeah, Stephen Moffat, we've got your number.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we haven't. Otherwise, we'd be ringing you all the time saying, "Have you thought about putting more TARDISes in?"
Yeah, like 12 TARDISes. Be really good.
Basically, Howard's idea of how stuff works is the more, the better.
Exactly.
Every story should have at least 3 Doctors, 5 Masters, and 18 TARDISes.
He stole all that. I saw that. The court case is still going on for Double Wink. That episode Double Wink I wrote that he copied. Whatever you do, don't double wink, Romana. If you double wink, they'll get you.
Single wink.
Single winking.
Only
okay.
single wink.
Yes.
But Doctor Who, I don't know how to single wink.
Well, it's a Time Lord gift. We Time Lords have been single winking since the dawn of time. You humans have yet to learn how to single wink. How can I single wink? Well, just close one eye and keep the other one open. Oh yeah, okay, I know what you mean.
But you mean wink?
Yes. Regular wink. Just don't do winking with both eyes. That's blinking.
Double wink.
Ah, yeah. Okay, sorry, Karen.
Yeah, okay, a bit of a tangent. That wasn't in the script, by the way. That's not Siege canon, in case you're wondering. Men are inferior, so don't get cheeky. Really? Well, last time I heard, the planet Aranthra was run by King Relkar. What? You must have bribed our... You must have...
Relkar.
Relkar.
Rels are what Daleks count in.
So it's like one car.
Yeah.
Relkar is Dalek for one car.
car, yeah. Which a Dalek is in itself. It's one car, isn't it?
Relkar is Dalek for one dog.
Yeah.
That's what they call themselves.
Yeah.
Go and get the Relkar. You are a Relkar.
Yeah. I am a Relkar. The last I heard, your planet was run by a Dalek.
Yeah.
Why aren't they in this story? They are
suppose-
better than you.
What? You must have bribed our Earth Station Controller K. That's very detailed, isn't it? Answer. What? You must have bribed our Earth Station Controller K called Dave.
Yeah.
Wrong! Amantha says, huh.
This is what is referred to as on-the-nose dialogue, isn't it? Where people just say the plot, you know, with no subtext, no character or anything like that, except the words cheeky thrown in occasionally.
Like that wonderful film we watched, what was that? Last week?
Oh, my.
What was it called? I Am Here Now.
I am here.
Where
now,
not
yeah.
only did they say say the plot, but they said it in every scene.
Yeah.
Either the scenes were either just a man standing there doing nothing, or it was someone saying the plot. And quite
Now
a
that
simple
we
plot.
corporate people have bribed the
Bribe the government so that we can pollute the atmosphere to kill the world, which is bad, in case you weren't sure, and Jesus is coming to stop us.
we will become really rich.
Thank goodness no one like Jesus has come back from space to stop us. I am disappointed in you, human race. I am Jesus from space.
Space Jesus, coming all down your grill. Space Jesus. Oh no, Space Jesus is here and he's coming down our grill.
So Doctor Who failed to escape his cell, despite gluing himself to the ceiling and singing at the door. He did a lot of amazing Doctor Who intrepid stuff, but utterly failed. which is unusual. Usually when he goes to a lot of effort to say, escape from somewhere, he will then succeed. But this time he didn't. Because just as he was maybe going to, Lady Amantha turned up. And so now she's talking to Doctor Who in his cell. And she's brought 2 men and 2 scientists with her for security.
Lady Mantha turns away from the Doctor. Controller K, whether bribed or not, has failed to dispose of you. She will be destroyed. As for you two, points at the 2 men.
Yeah.
You have lied. Obviously, you plan to help this man escape.
Oh, obviously.
And also, you will be destroyed. But she's killing everyone except the 2 scientists who seem like the worst ones in it. All these people who've done nothing, they have to die. But the 2 scientists who openly admitted and did things like right in front of her. They're like, oh, we've lost the TARDIS. It was his fault. No, it was his fault. Oh, you've lied. Yes, we have. Okay, carry on. It's fine.
Yeah.
Scientists.
You have no idea what you've done wrong, but I'm guessing it's really bad. Kill him!
Man B. Fuck, do you remember how the men spoke?
With man voices.
But this is not true, says a man. Silence. Controller K. This doctor. She turns to the Doctor. And you two. She does not turn. We'll all be destroyed.
What?
And anyone else who has lied to me.
Yeah.
So Controller K, this Doctor, she turns to the Doctor, and you two, she does not turn. So we're not sure who she's talking about. We'll all be destroyed, and anyone else who has lied to me.
And anyone else who's lied to me, like the scientists, they've lied.
Yep, absolutely. Lady Amantha takes a small watch-shaped device from her pocket.
It's a watch.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a
she
watch
looks at the time. It's 3:15, she says. Time for some tea. No, she speaks into it.
Okay.
It's a communicator watch.
Why don't you use a phone like they've got a weird phone?
Weird phone-shaped phone device.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Let me get my weird phone out. What is weird about it? Nothing.
That's what's weird about
What's
it.
weird about it is I call it weird.
Yeah. That
That-
it's
that
from
is-
space.
that
That's
is
what's weird.
weird,
That in space, phones are exactly like on Earth.
Yeah,
That
that is weird. Yeah.
Have the execution room ready. The execution room, brilliant.
Yeah,
That's
have it
amazing.
ready.
Have it ready. Like
Yeah.
what? Put the
Built.
knives in it. Have it built, yeah.
It doesn't exist.
Yeah. And send up some guards to deal with the prisoners that are now being held in receiving area K. They and Earth Controller K are all to be executed. Right, you two. She points at the scientists.
Yeah.
Come with me. And I hope you two are not also in league with these traitors. So yeah, she's letting the two people the only two who have definitely done something really wrong, she's taking with her and saying, I hope you're not villains.
Yeah, we're not.
I hope you weren't telling the truth when you admitted to completely messing up earlier.
Well, they were being honest, you see. That's honesty.
Yeah, okay.
Admitting your mistakes.
Well, yeah, whereas the other people who didn't make any mistakes were being dishonest by not admitting to the mistakes they hadn't made.
Because they can't, because they haven't done anything wrong.
Yeah, okay. Makes perfect
Guilty!
sense. Yeah. So, Lady Amantha has said that she will kill Doctor Who, the two men, and Earth Controller K, because someone told her that the prisoner, Doctor Who, had disappeared, and when she went to check, she discovered that he hadn't. Right? And everything was fine and he was where it should be. And she's so upset about this complete lack of a problem that she's having everyone murdered.
Brilliant.
All right? And now she's leaving the cell with those two scientists who openly lied to her. She's leaving all the people she's having murdered in the cell.
Yep.
And she says, come with me and I hope you two are not also in league with these traitors. The Doctor suddenly makes a dash for the door.
Ooh.
But Lady Amantha sticks her foot out. Right?
Yeah.
And the Doctor trips.
Oh, no.
The two scientists then follow Lady Amantha from the room. The door closes behind. The Doctor turns to the two men. Again, he failed again. Doctor Who, why can't he escape anything in this script?
Well, I mean, he's up against some pretty difficult obstacles, isn't he? Like a door, yeah, a foot.
Yeah.
I mean, what's he supposed to do?
He's clever, but he's not that clever. No. A door and a foot. All right, so the Doctor turns to the two men. Well, what are your names?
My names are Fred Smith.
No, it's amazing, because...
They're called John.
No. Well, what are your names? I am Man A. And I am Man B. Really? Well, they're both very nice names. Tell me, do you know the code to the door? Yes, but it is of no use. Because the control is on the outside. That is irrelevant. We can still escape.
You just sing When the Saints Go Marching Home at it.
I don't know. It didn't work before, they did it.
Did the doors... Oh,
Oh, no, yeah, it floated up to the ceiling after
I
he
think
sang it.
floated up. Yeah, well, the door came off his hinges and floated to the ceiling.
No, you're right, it did.
I realised that is now because Lady Amantha was on the other side.
Right, she made it float up
not
to the ceiling.
Not because he'd sang it open.
That is irrelevant. We can still escape. Impossible. It is hopeless to even try. Besides, we have no ship. There must be an escape pod or something. And anyway, do we have to leave the ship? We could take over instead. What?
Darth Vader, because he says escape pod.
We could take over instead.
We could take over?
Take control. Ha! What a stupid idea. Why not just give up now?
What, and die? What an idiot.
Yeah. There is no escape. We are all for the chop. Well, you do not have to come, but I am going. So just tell me the code, and I'll be off. Goodbye. Goodbye, Jamie. Goodbye, Zoe. Goodbye, Romana.
Goodbye, Doctor Who.
Okay, if you insist, but it won't do you any good.
Just give me the fucking code, you cock.
Because the control is on the outside. Yes, I know, just tell me. I think that's a staple of good writing. When you are so aware that what you're writing is frustrating and like overly long and annoying, that rather than redraft it, you get one of your characters to go, oh, for goodness sake, just tell me the answer. Yeah. We see Lady Amantha and the two scientists. They arrive at their workroom. In here stands an old blue police box. It's not a book. You just say TARDIS. They're going, old blue... Okay, TARDIS, right. Lady Amantha turns to the scientists. She is very mad. Sure, you two have also lied. You will both be destroyed. Destroyed as well, not killed.
So she's more annoyed that they lied about it disappearing than she's less annoyed about the fact that
they're complete morons.
They previously lied about someone stealing in it.
Whose fault it was.
Yeah, she's really annoyed.
Yeah,
she's really annoyed that it's still there.
So what's she thinking? She's thinking that they were lying when they were lying. Oh, I can't.
No idea.
Because
What
they
she's
burst
thinking.
in and said he did it. No, he did it, which was a lie. Because, but then it turns out that they were lying about it having disappeared. So that's also a lie, just a different lie. But the first lie, that was okay. But the second lie, that's a death lie.
Yeah.
She's got criteria somehow. In her head, it's like certain lies are terrible, others are not so bad.
Well, I don't want to be the first one to have to say this, but maybe we shouldn't let women be in control. Because she sounds like insane.
Well, it says here she's very mad.
Yeah. I think I better write in a male leader, and he'll be a lot more sensible.
You did.
He was called
King
Dalek.
Relkar. King Relkar, yeah. So don't worry. I mean, you may have a female leader, but you've made a point
Relkar.
of having the Doctor point out that the actual leader is a man. You've done that, don't worry. Okay, so we see the Doctor. He is just finishing Sing an Unknown Song to the Door. And the devil got shot by a Dalek. He sings. Ho! He stops singing.
Good, I'm writing songs with dialects in.
There, that should do it. The door to Area K glides upwards. The Doctor smiles. He turns to the two men. Coming? No, there's no point.
Christ.
You'll never succeed. Okay, suit yourselves. The Doctor runs from the room. The door closes behind him. We see the two men. They look at each other. I'll give him 5 minutes till he reaches...
Oh, good. Is it a made-up thing?
I'll give him 5 minutes till he reaches plant zone. So it's at this point in the script that we first encounter something called plant zone.
Ooh.
And Rufus and Howard, that's me and you, right, are about to start referencing an improvised sketch that we made that was so bad that we gave up on it halfway through. All right. Now, unfortunately, a lot of what's coming up will make no sense if you haven't heard that terrible sketch first. So, here it is.
Ooh.
Hello.
Hello, I'm a plant person.
You're a what?
I'm a plant person.
What, you selling plants?
No, I'm half person, half plant.
You look like a person. Which half of you's a plant?
The inside half.
What do you want?
I wondered if you'd got any hydrochloride. Because
Hydrochloride? Why do you want hydrochloride?
that's what we want as plants, isn't it? It helps us grow.
I think you're thinking of water.
Oh, yeah, some of that then. You got any of that? I'd
Yeah.
like some of that. With his voice.
Do you want me to maybe get you, call you an ambulance or something?
You can do if you like, but I won't respond because it's not my name.
An ambulance?
Yes?
I
Oh no, you fooled me.
did. I fooled you. This is rubbish.
Have you got any bricks I can wear?
All right, so now we've all enjoyed the amazing plant bird sketch.
Again.
Let's get back to the script. I'll give him 5 minutes till he reaches plant zone. Plant zone. Not the plant zone, just plant zone.
Maybe it's a shop.
I think it must be.
He's going to go to plant zone. There'll be loads of plant people in there. I'm a plant person. Hello, doctor.
I hope he's got some hydrochloride.
Yeah. Oh, doctor, do you want to buy some hydrochloride off me? I'm a plant. Oh, that's Mike, isn't it?
Have you got any bricks I can wear?
We got any bricks? What do the plant people sound like again?
I'm a plant person.
I'm a plant person.
Welcome to Plant Zone.
Do you want some hydrochloride?
I'm
Have
going
you
to
got any bricks?
service your plant needs.
I would like 2 plants, please.
And a bottle of hydrochloride.
That's good.
Can I play? Can I pay with bricks?
Yeah, we only accept bricks here.
Wearable bricks. Brick. Here is a brick hat, and here are some brick shoes.
Just place your brick inside the reader.
Here we go.
You wanted to do some plant sketches. There you go. Nailed.
Yeah.
That'll be 2 bricks 50, please.
I've left my brick in the TARDIS, I'm sorry.
I can't take these plants then.
Okay. I'll give him 5 minutes till he reaches plant zone. Then he'll be back or dead.
Yeah.
We see Lady Amantha. She is walking with 2 Iranian guards. We see Lady Amantha. She is walking with 2 Aranthran guards.
That makes more sense.
They are directing the scientists.
Are you standing over here?
Well, no, it goes over a line, you see, and you've added a few too many letters, and it actually says scientists.
Scientists.
They are directing the scientists. They arrive at Area K. Lady Amantha types in the code. The door glides upwards.
Brilliant.
The 5 enter the room. The 5
Yeah, because there's 2 guards and 2 scientists.
directing the
And
scientists.
Gravy.
And some gravy.
And gravy and Mampa.
All right, so the 5 enter the room. The scientists sit down. Lady Amantha sees that the doctor is missing.
Will you have some cake?
She looks at the 2 men. Where is the other? He has gone. He opened the door by singing the Ballad of a Khaled.
The ballad.
Ballad of a Khaled. I mean, you've
Ballad
written
of Khaled.
You've written ballad with 1 L, like it's meant to sound similar. By singing the Ballad of a Khaled.
But they are called Khaleds. So ballad does rhyme with Khaled.
No, it's a ballad, isn't it? Ballad.
Yeah, but ballad rhymes with
But
Khaled.
yeah, but it doesn't say that. It says ballad.
Ballad
of
of
a
Khaled.
But I'm thinking, because I'm already doing this in a slightly fluck voice, it's okay. He's like, it's a ballad of a Khaled. So it works.
Yeah.
All right, by singing the Ballad of a Khaled. Lady Amantha turns to the guards. You will track down the doctor and will destroy him on sight. He is very tricky. I sense he may be a danger to all of my plans. Now go.
Yeah, destroy them on sight. These guys, though, don't destroy these guys on sight.
No, leave them in a room.
Yeah. What the execution room is prepared. Just kill everyone if you want them killed.
Yeah, well, he's saying you want me to kill the doctor on sight, but what if he's not in the execution room?
Yeah.
Oh, then you better let him go.
Wait till he goes.
See if you can shepherd him in, if it's been built.
What I want to know is why she doesn't just get out a strange gun-like device and shoot them all.
Yeah, bullet-like objects flew out of the nose of the
weird
of the
gun.
gun-like device that Lady Amantha was holding in her hand-like object. Her hand-like appendage.
Yeah.
The guards run from the room, and then Lady Amantha leaves also. The door closes behind her.
Does it glide down?
It doesn't say it says closes. The 2 men look at each other. I think we'll make that 2 minutes. That's like how long it'll last. Yeah, but it's been a couple of minutes, right? And you said 5 minutes, so you know that is the same. That is the same. We see that.
They don't care about time. They're just going with their own gag.
Yeah, we see the doctor. He is running down a corridor.
Yeah, towards plant zone. Welcome to plant zone. How may I service your plant needs? Got any bricks? Yes. K9, get my bricks out. Affirmative.
Get my bricks out. There's a sentence that Doctor Who never said. K9, get my bricks out. And I think Doctor Who is worse for it.
But how can K9? How can K9 get your bricks out? Well, he's got bricks in him.
Why do you think he's so big and heavy?
Yes. He's basically a brick cupboard on wheels. That's what that's all he's for.
Yeah, that can talk. In case I ever have to buy something from a plant person. So far, it never happened.
The ability to speak and shoot lasers out of his nose, that is just an addition.
Yeah.
Mainly,
that
he's
is to
for keeping bricks
That is
in.
to protect my bricks. We see the Doctor. He is running down a corridor. Classic Doctor Who moment there. Doctor run down a corridor.
We see plant zone. Doctor Who runs into plant zone,
buys a plant with some bricks and leaves. Suddenly, an alarm sounds. A voice rings out.
Both voice rings out.
Does this voice? This is really annoying because the people making this need to know who that voice is, right? I think
It's a voice.
Yeah, but I just wondered, is it Lady Amantha? Okay, it's an Aranthran. Be on the lookout for an alien being. He is armed and will not hesitate to shoot. He is a menace to the surviving Aranthran race. He must be destroyed on sight. He is sly.
He's sly.
And he is named Doctor.
Who?
Yeah, sorry, you made a mistake there. I'll read it again. And he is named the Doctor Who. He may try to deceive you and use you to escape. Like a car. He might get in you and drive you away.
Get in you. Yeah.
Do not be taken in.
Taken in?
Yeah, like a dress. Like when a dress is too big, you have to take it in.
He may drive you around and he may
Make adjustments to you.
Needle out.
It might...
Yeah.
Destroy. The doctor stops running to catch his breath. Well, that's not a very good description. It said nothing about how handsome I am.
Ah.
The doctor runs off again. He turns a corner, to be faced by 2 guards. They fire immediately, and the doctor only just manages to dodge all the fire. He runs off, the guards in pursuit. He is chased for an awful long time. I think that's because we're about to run out, and you've gone, wow, this episode's too short.
Little Howard dreamed of being a writer, and so he sat down to every night. But everything he wrote was fucking shite, yeah. Wubba-dubba-doo, wubba-dubba-doo. Worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world.
Thank you for listening to this episode of The Worst Writer in the World. It was a good episode, wasn't it, Howard?
It was my favourite yet.
I tell you what was your favourite part of the episode? What was the best thing that happened in this episode?
The bit where Doctor Who. It was really good, where Doctor Who.
All right, so don't forget, everybody, that at the end of Siege, when we reach the final episode in a few weeks' time, we will be having a Siege quiz on our Facebook group. Forgot to mention that last week, didn't I?
Oh, yeah.
Got to be in the Facebook group to be in it, right?
Be in it to win it, in the Facebook group to win Power of the Daleks by disc jockey John Peel. No, by a completely different John Peel.
Yeah, so it's the Worst Writer in the World Facebook group. Join it now so you don't miss the quiz. And also, we will be doing a Doctor Who shout out to all our patrons at the end of Siege. That sounds like this, Howard.
Bye milk.
He's a stupid, suck-ass, rubbish writer. Yeah.